Okay. The next card you have is your current position coming into the month, and you have Death. Death is Scorpio's card, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio or another water sign, because you do have water right there present in the Knight of Cups. So again, Death is actually a phenomenal card. It's not a physical death. The Death card is about transformation. It's about rebirth. It's about new things coming in, out with the old, in with the new. So if you're single, I definitely feel like if you've had a bad track record, if you've been meeting people that just have not been good, or even if you've decided you didn't want to date at all and you've taken time off, this is a rebirth. This is you transforming just your outlook on love, and then putting that out into the dating world, or putting that out into, again, a few people that you're dating. But I really like the Death card here, because this, again, is saying, I'm done with whatever crap I dealt with before. I know my self-worth. I know what I deserve. And that's what I'm looking for. And that's all I will accept. I'm not going to accept any, I'm not going to be with somebody just to say I have somebody, or just to say I have something. I'm going to be with somebody that I really want to be with. And if I need to be alone for a while to find that, or if I need to date around a while to find that, I will. But again, this is a change in situation. So honestly, I think for a majority of you, this is a change coming in for the better. This is somebody who's going to come in that you're actually going to feel like, again, it could be one or two people. I don't feel like it's going to be, like 10 different people. I feel like there's going to be one or two people that you're going to be like, hey, I could actually see a future with you. And that's where the change is going to come this month. Where you guys might decide to become exclusive, or again, whatever it is you're feeling that you want in a relationship or partner. If you're looking to reconcile, this is very similar. So I feel like this is you and yourself understanding that changes are needed in order for you guys to have this bond again, in order for you guys to come together again. And it may just be that you've been working on yourself. You've been changing things about yourself. You've been getting fit. You've been eating healthier. You've been doing whatever it is. It's about being the best you can be to reconnect with that person. And I kind of feel like it's both sided. Even if you're not communicating, I feel like you're both doing the same thing. They're going through transformations of their own. You're going through transformations of your own, in hopes that maybe you guys can connect. And again, I think that change with the Death card may be that you guys can actually see past the grudges and the judgment and all of that, and come out the other side in a much better attitude, feeling a little bit better about the situation. By the way, my son has been sick. He's super sick. But luckily he's, got some medicine. He's doing good, but he's coughing and he's watching a movie in the next room. So if you hear the coughing, I apologize, but my kiddo is not feeling like himself today. All right. The next card you have is how you're feeling coming into the month. Whoa. I don't think it could get any better than that for both of you, because if you're single, this is the Two of Cups. This is twin flame energy. So this is what people consider like your, soulmate type card. So the Two of Cups is about love. It's about attraction. It's about intimacy on a much higher level. It's about developing a big connection. So if you're single, that's definitely something coming towards you. Now, if you haven't found it, or if you're like, hey, Dark Dove, I'm not dating at all, this month is the month to practice this energy. This month is the month to put out into the universe what you're looking for, because it will definitely magnetize back to you. Again, having some sort of change in your thoughts on love and in meeting somebody. This could be a twin flame energy. If you're dealing with somebody now, or if you're starting to date, there's definitely going to be a sensation of this energy around you this month, which I think is extremely positive, Gemini. All right. If you're looking to reconcile, that connection isn't broken. So for those of you who've been scared, for those of you who've been like, this will never work, I think looking at it in a more positive way is going to help some of you. And I know you're going to be like, well, they're not talking to me, I'm not talking to them. But I think just changing your outlook on it, just saying, look, if this is what I really want, I need to make some changes within, and they need to make some changes within, and we can make this happen because we have this connection. This is you, again, not giving up hope, not giving up faith that you guys deserve to be together, or that you guys are good together. Just unfortunately, sometimes shit happens and we all have to deal with it, and it's really painful. But it feels like this month you're feeling encouraged that maybe you guys could actually make a go of it. The next card you have is anything in your distant past, the past 5-10 years, and you have the Empress. This card always reflects whether this is something that you need to stop repeating a negative pattern, or enhance your love life, or enhance this month with something positive. And so I always read this together, whether you're looking to reconcile or whether you're single, because it's generally not the person you're looking to reconcile with. Now, this is the Empress. So the universe is saying this month, hey, by the way, Pay attention to yourself. Take time for yourself. Take care of you. Be nurturing to other people. What you put out into the universe is what comes back to you tenfold. And the energy you put out there is the energy you're going to get back. The type of people you surround yourself with is very important this month because there are big changes coming. And the Empress is saying, take care of yourself this month, Gemini. Take care of you. Take care of your loved ones. Make sure, be happy. Say thank you more. Tell somebody this is kind of like a karmic card almost, where it's like, tell somebody you really like their hair. Tell somebody, hey, that's a great watch. Whatever it is, throw that out more into the universe this month, because whatever you're putting out there, you're getting back tenfold. And this is you wanting to love on everybody and dote on everybody. And this is saying, look, in the past, you've had times of extreme happiness, and not just with other people, but just feeling good. That moment you have, it just gave me chills. That moment you have once in a while in life where for that second, for like 2 seconds, you just know everything's going to be okay. You've had those moments in the past. You're going to have them again in the future, and soon in the future. This is you understanding that, yes, I've dealt with crap in the past, but I need to live and let that go, and invite this amazing, beautiful energy from within to absorb myself and reflect on everything I do this month. The next card you have is your immediate past, over the past 2 weeks, past month or two, and you have Justice, which is Libra's card, which is very interesting because you could be dealing with Libra, because Libra had Lovers in theirs, which is your card, obviously. So you have the Justice card. So this tells me over the past few weeks, past month or two, if you've been dating, if you're single, you have made some decisions. You've gotten rid of some negative energy, and maybe you have, because again, Justice is about, the pros and cons, but also about absolutes. It's about making decisions. So if you're single, I definitely feel like you may have had to cut some people out of your life, but at the same time, there's also been some people that you've had to make a decision on and say, hey, you might actually be a really good addition to my life. This is you kind of giving somebody the benefit of the doubt, if you will. This is you saying, hey, okay, well, I could see myself not necessarily having a giant future with this person yet, but giving them a chance. Again, it's a cause and effect. So whatever you've been doing the past couple of months, you've realized you need to change certain things in order to get this romance, in order to get what you want. Again, with these changes. So at some point, Gemini, in the past few months, you've been looking at things and going, because I feel a certain way, because I act a certain way, because of a behavior, or because of the type of people I'm accepting into my life, that is what I'm going to get back. And you've decided it hasn't been working for you. So you're done doing that. You're changing and moving in a more positive direction. Things are up and down. It's not going to be rainbows and roses and everything all the time, right? But this is you saying, well, if I don't like being with this person, if I don't like dating this person, then why am I? Then, okay, say goodbye. This isn't working for me. And I think Gemini's had a hard time with that, because you guys are lovers. You do want to give people the benefit of the doubt, which is weird because I said that in the Libra reading too. I feel like Gemini, you guys have been giving people the benefit of the doubt. If you've been dating, you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. You don't want to tell them this isn't working for me. Whatever the case is for you, this is you finally saying, okay, I can either sit here and not make decisions and hope that somebody lands in my lap, or I can get out there and put out in the universe what I want back. And it's a whimsy, a romantic feeling. And the more you do it, the more this month you're going to feel that energy coming back to you. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, this is definitely cause and effect. This is one of you, making a decision that, hey, we need some time apart, or hey, somebody lied, and that caused this ripple effect of it not working out. And you had to make some decisions. This is, again, absolutes as far as, okay, we're definitely breaking up this time. We've been going back and forth, back and forth. We've been hanging by a thread. Now let's take a break. Let's make some changes. Let's better ourselves and get back together. It's not that we don't love each other. We know we do. But because of certain actions or certain behaviors on one or both of your parts, it had to come to an end for a while. Then you give yourself the blessing of hope and missing that person to the point of understanding how much you actually care about them. The next card you have, distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? The next card you have is your distant future, and you have the Six of Cups. So if you're single, this is definitely, the Six of Cups is about looking back. It's about reminiscing. It's about, remembering things that you want. It's about happy times. So if you're single, this is definitely saying, hey, if you're dating people right now, if somebody's making you feel like, a child again, or somebody's making you feel like fun again or free again. Notice those signs. Those are really positive signs. I feel like you're going to meet somebody here who really does. Not only are you changing, but they're changing you as well. They're making you recognize and remember what it felt like to feel good in a healthy relationship. They're helping you remember your happy side, your giddy side. Maybe some of you have held on to the negative for so long, you forgot what it was like to be happy with someone. You forgot what it was like to actually go out and have a good time. And the Six of Cups is saying, look, this person, maybe in the past you said, I always wanted a, house with a picket fence and 2 dogs and kids, whatever it is you've wanted. This person that's coming in, and it could be 1 or 2 people you're dealing with right now, but I think you'll find one person really harnesses this energy. This is you going, hey, I had dreams and hopes with somebody. I really could see myself having this future with this person. If you're looking to reconcile, this is definitely saying, okay, we together as a collective had hopes and dreams and things that we wanted to do together. Therefore, it's really important that we remember those things. We remember the good too, because for the past couple of months, we've been remembering the bad. We had to take a break because we just couldn't get a handle on things together right now. We both needed to make some changes. And the Six of Cups is saying, okay, you guys are now going to be in a position of maybe making some of those dreams come true, of maybe being able to move on to a place where you both saw yourself going. Because again, this is reminiscing. Now, this could just be you guys reminiscing about the past. Maybe you communicate this month and you guys start talking about, oh, you remember that time or whatever. But whatever it is, it's a good flowing energy. It's not a negative. It's not a position that's putting you in a regret of talking to this person again. I feel like there's no regrets right now. Even if there's been bad things in the past, you've kind of learned to, the good outweighs the bad, so to speak. The next card you have is your immediate future. So over the next 2 weeks, next month or so. So that's an interesting energy coming in. This good old Queen of Swords. She seeks the truth. She doesn't take crap from anybody. So if you're single, this definitely says you are being genuinely a Gemini and you are saying, hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. I'm not taking any crap from anybody. So if you're going to, just talk up a talk, if you're going to talk a good game, but not show me what I'm looking for, I'm not going for it. This is you, Gemini, saying you're not going to be nasty. You're not going to be like this is somebody saying, hey, I know what I want. I see it very clearly. So if you're going to tell me that you want to have a relationship, or if you're going to tell me you want to take the next step with me, you better show me by your actions, because if you don't, I'm not here to play games. So this isn't a bad energy to have at all. This is you just protecting yourself. This is you just kind of cutting out the BS and then finding this person who makes you feel amazing. So I feel like you may be dating a few people, or you will find a few people this month, and 1 or 2 of them are going to be playing games, or, fooling you your head full of crap, saying, oh, this is where I see us. But you're not going to play that game. You're going to recognize it and you're going to end it immediately. You're going to recognize it and you're going to cut out the negative and in with the positive. And that's part of these changes you've made, is again, not giving everybody the benefit of the doubt who doesn't deserve it. Give the benefit of the doubt to the people who actually show you who they are, their true colors, and stick with it. If you're looking to reconcile, there's some answers that need to be had. There's some clarity that needs to be seen here. Now, I feel like one of you has clarity, like you see things for how they are. This other person may not. They may feel like they're not understanding why. Because I feel like for some of you, you said, I need to take a break. We need to take a break. This isn't working. And they're going to come and say, well, I don't get it. I don't understand. And this is you saying, because this behavior didn't work for me, or you lied, or something. So this may be a conversation you have with this person that is much needed, because you need to, you need to heal your soul where this person is concerned, because especially with this twin flame card, but they have some questions and your answers might be a little critical. Now, I would ask that you don't be overly critical, because the queen can sometimes say it like it is without understanding that they're coming across a little bit like, whoa, slow down here. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be a little careful with some people's feelings here. But the thing that I recognize here that's coming through for me the most here is this moon. Yes, other cards have it, but here, the reason this is coming through is because I feel like this is the first time you're actually going to tell them the God's honest truth. You're going to say, because whatever this BS or whatever's hurting you or whatever, before you were sugarcoating it. And now you're like, well, we're not together anyway, so I'm going to tell you like it is. I'm going to tell you exactly like it is. Like, whatever it is, you fart too much in bed, or I know that's dumb, but seriously, whatever it is, it's important to you. And that's that's why it needs to be brought to their attention. And it may be hard, but I feel like for the first time, you're going to feel this sense of relief going, hey, I actually told you exactly what the hell is bugging you. The next card you have is a tangible situation, something that happens throughout the month. A situation that arises. It could be in the beginning, middle, end. It could last for an hour, and you have the Six of Wands. I love the Six of Wands for you because the Six of Wands is victory, it's achievement, it's pride. So if you're single, I feel like you are going to have a victory of some sort in cutting out people that aren't working for you and focusing on one or two that are working for you. I do feel like this pushes you into some sort of relationship or does push you into the next step of whatever you're looking for. If you're looking to reconcile, it's very similar because this feels like communication's finally had, or after you have the tough talk, there's a breakthrough and they go, oh, I didn't realize you felt like this. Or you say, the same thing. I didn't realize you felt like that. There's some sort of breakthrough in communication here and seeing things clearly that allows you guys to move on to starting dialogue about getting back together, or even just having a conversation if it's been a while since you've had that. So some sort of victory is coming whether you're single or looking to reconcile. The next card you have is how you're feeling throughout the month. Again, it could be the beginning, middle, end, last for an hour. Now this is judgment. I'm going to start with reconciliation on this one because that pops out immediately. This is what you guys have to cut out. You want this, you have this energy, you love this person, don't judge. They can't judge you and you don't judge them. Don't go back to this negative place. Stay in this happy place, and this happy place, and this happy place, and with all these changes. This judgment card can be very critical, like the Queen. So give them some time to show you who they are. Give them some time to show you that they've made changes, because they're going to have to give you some time to show you too, because nobody's perfect in a relationship. So they have their doubts, they have their judgments, they have their feelings too. So just be careful if you're looking to reconcile that you're not overly, that your expectations aren't, oh, we're going to get back together and everything's going to be romantic and full and fancy free. No, it's baby steps, and they're not going to change overnight, just like you're not going to change overnight. So just, if you guys want this, accept them for who they are, and they need to do the same for you. If you're looking for love or you're single, the judgment card is very similar in the fact that you don't want to have reasonable expectations. Okay. Like, let's say this person says, I want to be with you and only you. And you're like, cool, that's awesome. That's exactly what I want. Don't expect them to take their profile down that day, or don't expect them to, delete every woman or man they've ever had in their phone that day. Okay. Be reasonable. Don't assume that just because they didn't, profess their love for you to the whole world that day, that something's going on. That's self-defeating. The next card you have are any hopes and fears for the outcome of the month. And you have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is priorities, it's chaos. So if you're single, I feel like you're going to feel a little chaotic. You're going to feel like there's a little chaos out there, that you're now in a committed relationship, or you're moving in that direction, and you may be going, ooh, this is moving fast. This may also be you're trying to figure out which person you're going to choose, because I feel like this is kind of a battle, because this can be a competition. So I do feel like two people may be asking you to, be with them exclusively or whatnot, and you're going to be like, I don't know what to do. So it may feel chaotic, but again, this is just a fear for the outcome. This isn't the actual outcome, okay? Now, if you're looking to reconcile, it's very similar. The Five of Wands is very chaotic energy. So you're going to be pulled two different directions. You're going to be like, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Where are my priorities? Should my priority be with this person, or should I focus on other things? So your fears, again, these are internal. Your fears are that it's going to be chaotic. Okay. But I don't think that's going to be the case.